Welcome to Consultier Inc. and Interlink IQ. To conduct a document review utilizing the Cleaning and Sanitation program under the SQF Module 11.2.5, first check if the document title matches the uploaded file name on the dashboard. In this instance, we do have the same titles as the Cleaning and Sanitation program. Next, both must have the same document code. For this example, we do have 11.2.5P0. Since this is a template, we indicate the PCQI as the account initials. However, we can customize the code based on the company's initials. For the page number, we use the page XFY format. Ensure that it reflects the current page position and the total page number of the document. Then insert the company logo here, together with the company name, the company address, and enter the designated department. For the originated by section, it can be the food safety, quality assurance, or the quality control personnel of the company. The originator ensures the implementation of the quality management and document control system. Enter the name of the originator, affix the signature, input the position title, and the date originated. For the reviewed by section, it can be the personnel assigned in the Quality Management Department who reviews the drafted document or its revision for accuracy and implementation. Enter the name of the reviewer, affix the signature, input the position title, and the date reviewed. For the approved by section, it must be the person in the C-level management who has approval authority. Enter the name of the approver, affix the signature, input the position title, and the date approved. The revision date is the same as the date originated or drafted by the author. For the effective date, it is the date the document was signed and approved. The publication date is when the document is published for distribution and initiated personnel training. The implementation date is when the document is distributed and personnel training is completed. For the supersedes, put original for the initial issuance of the document. For any revisions, reflect the initial revision date before the current revision. Please be reminded that this section must be properly filled out to be compliant. Now we will focus on the components of the program. First is purpose. The purpose is the implementation of any certification standard or compliance with a regulatory requirement. For this program, it is for implementation with the SQF Module 11 Edition 9 for food manufacturing under Class 11.2.5. First, to implement SQF 11.2.5.1, the methods and responsibility for the effective cleaning of the food handling and processing equipment and environment and storage areas shall be documented and implemented. Consideration shall be given to what is to be cleaned, how it is to be cleaned, when it is to be cleaned, who is responsible for cleaning, validation of the cleaning procedures for food contact surfaces including CIP, methods used to confirm the correct concentrations of detergents and sanitizers, and the responsibility and methods used to verify the effectiveness of the cleaning and sanitation program. Second, to implement SQF 11.2.5.2, detergents and sanitizers shall be suitable for use in a food manufacturing environment, labeled according to regulatory requirements, and purchased in accordance with applicable legislation. The organization shall ensure the site maintains a list of chemicals approved for use, an inventory of all purchased and used chemicals is maintained, detergents and sanitizers are stored as outlined in Element 11.6.4, safety data sheets are provided for all detergents and sanitizers purchased, and only trained staff handle sanitizers and detergents. Third, to implement SQF 11.2.5.3, detergents and sanitizers that have been mixed for use shall be correctly mixed according to the manufacturer's instructions, stored in containers that are suitable for use and clearly identified. Mixed concentrations shall be verified and records maintained. Fourth, to implement SQF 11.2.5.4, cleaning in place or CIP systems, where used, shall not pose a chemical contamination risk to raw materials, ingredients, or product. CIP parameters critical to assuring effective cleaning shall be defined, monitored, and recorded. For example, chemical and concentration used, contact time, and temperature. CIP equipment including spray balls shall be maintained, and any modification to CIP equipment shall be validated. Personnel engaged in CIP activities shall be effectively trained. Fifth, to implement SQF 11.2.5.5, cleaning equipment, tools, racks, and other items used in support of the cleaning and sanitation program shall be clearly identified, stored, and maintained in a manner that prevents contamination of processing areas, product handling equipment, and storage areas, as well as the tools themselves. Sixth, to implement SQF 11.2.5.6, suitably equipped areas shall be designated for cleaning product containers, knives, cutting boards, and other utensils used by staff. The areas for these cleaning operations shall be controlled so they do not interfere with manufacturing operations, equipment, or product. Racks and containers for storing cleaned utensils shall be provided as required. Seventh, to implement SQF 11.2.5.7, pre-operational inspections shall be conducted following cleaning and sanitation operations to ensure food processing areas, product contact surfaces, equipment, staff amenities, sanitary facilities, and other essential areas are clean before the start of production. Pre-operational inspections shall be conducted by qualified personnel. Eighth, to implement SQF 11.2.5.8, staff amenities, sanitary facilities, and other essential areas shall be inspected by qualified personnel at a defined frequency to ensure the areas are clean. And ninth, to implement SQF 11.2.5.9, the responsibility and methods used to verify the effectiveness of the cleaning procedures shall be documented and implemented. A verification schedule shall be prepared. A record of pre-operational hygiene inspections, cleaning and sanitation activities, and verification activities shall be maintained. Second is scope. The scope of the program is based on the purpose and serves as a guide in defining and describing the layout of the procedure. It includes the cleaning and sanitation methods and protocols, the requirements for clean-in-place equipment, mixing of detergents and sanitizers, requirements for post-clean inspections, cleaning program, and chemical and sanitizers. Third is policy. The policies are the rules set by the company as their implementation guide. Under policy, a written cleaning program is in place and fully implemented that includes provisions for effective cleaning of equipment, facilities, utensils, amenities, and external areas. Second, the cleaning program identifies the what, how, when, and who for every item of equipment and part of the site. Third, responsibilities are identified, including responsibility for the visual or test inspection and the verification of cleaning methods. Fourth, for small items of equipment such as tools, knives, tubs, cutting boards, etc., a wash area is provided with sufficient hot and cold running water, a suitable detergent and sanitizer for cleaning and when necessary, suitable racks for draining or drying equipment, utensils, and protective clothing. Fifth, wash areas and draining or drying racks are identified and constructed so they do not present a hazard to other food processing operations. Sixth, chemicals and sanitizers used at the site that are mixed to proper concentration levels are mixed according to manufacturer's directions. Mixed chemical solutions are stored in appropriate containers that are labeled and identified. Verification of the mixed concentration is verified and results are recorded. Seventh, to verify the effectiveness of sanitation, a visual pre-operational inspection of equipment and site is conducted before the start of operations, after a sanitation activity, or the beginning of a shift. For high-risk operations and allergen cleaning verification, you may refer to 2.8.2.1, A more thorough swabbing program is implemented to verify the integrity of the cleaning regime. Eighth, to verify the site is operating in a sanitary manner throughout the shift, sanitation is monitored and documented regularly by the shift supervisor or a designated employee. And ninth, any corrective actions are taken when the inspection reveals a problem are recorded. Fourth is procedure. The procedure is the step-by-step process and the actual implementation of the policy. First under procedure is the general cleaning and sanitation steps. Step 1 is preparation. Remove loose dirt and food particles before applying a cleaning chemical. Step 2 is cleaning. Wash with hot water and appropriate detergent. This removes the remaining soil. Step 3, sanitizing. This is the bacteria killing step. It may be steam or very hot water or a chemical sanitizer. And step 4 is air drying to keep it dry. Second, under procedure is the Sanitation Standard Operating Procedure. Sanitation Standard Operating Procedure for each area and equipment is developed considering the following. First, list all the areas and equipment to be cleaned, which you may refer to Area and Equipment Master Cleaning List. Second, the frequency for cleaning and sanitizing different areas of the premises and all associated equipment including pre-operative cleaning and cleaning between breaks. Area and Equipment Master Cleaning Schedule, Pre-operative Cleaning Program, and Post-breaks Cleaning Procedure. A full description of the cleaning and sanitation procedures for each piece of equipment or area of the operation, which will include the 4 steps indicated in Section 4.1. Physically remove solid particles by sweeping or wiping. Pre-rinse with water. Apply a suitable detergent in the correct concentration to remove grease and other residues. Rinse off residues and detergent. Apply a suitable sanitizer in the correct concentration to reduce or eliminate microbiological contaminants if required. Rinse to remove residual sanitizer if indicated on the product label. And dry as indicated in a manner that will prevent recontamination. Fourth, ensure no cross-contamination with other product contact surfaces occurs. Fifth, operators involved in cleaning, including contact cleaners, are fully trained in cleaning and sanitation procedures. Sixth, chemicals are approved for use by the appropriate authority. The safety data sheets for each chemical used is on file. Seventh, chemical cleaners and sanitizers are used and stored only in an approved manner. Eighth, a description of the chemicals used, their dilution rate, and their method of application. Chemicals and sanitizers used at the site that are mixed to proper concentration levels are mixed according to manufacturer's directions. Ninth, mixed chemical solutions are stored in appropriate containers that are labeled and identified. 10th, mixed concentration is checked and results recorded. 11th, evaluation of cleaning. Monitor the effectiveness of cleaning and keep records of all inspections implemented to verify the effectiveness of the cleaning program. 12th, an inventory is kept of chemicals purchased and used. 13th, disposal of unused compounds and empty containers following regulatory requirements, which you may refer to Material Disposal Program or Hazardous Materials Program. Third under procedure is the requirements for cleaning place equipment. First, where CIP systems are used, the use and design does not pose a contamination risk to the raw or finished product. The design of the CIP system for any operation include parameters critical to ensuring the effective cleaning of the equipment. They identify parameters such as flow rate, chemical usage, concentration, contact time, and temperature are monitored and recorded. Equipment is maintained and any modifications to the equipment, including the spray balls, are validated. Second, employees that operate, maintain, or are otherwise engaged with the CIP system are properly trained. Training is included in the training registers and refresher training to include when any updates or modifications are made to the system. Third, responsibility training. Under that is the sanitation supervisor. Fourth, under procedure, is the mixing of detergents and sanitizers, which includes the fomate acid foam cleaning agent and the metered mixing through third-party chemical service provider. Next is the requirements for post-clean inspections, which includes ATP swabbing, allergen swabbing for allergens, and the APC weekly testing. Next, cleaning program, the what, how, when, and who, which you may refer to as SOPs. This includes the equipment, facilities, utensils, the amenities, and external areas. Seventh, under procedure, is the cleaning program verification and effectiveness, such as ATP swabbing, the allergen swabbing for allergens, and the APC weekly testing. Next, the chemical and sanitizers. Chemicals and sanitizers used at the site are mixed to proper concentration levels, are mixed according to the manufacturer's directions. Mixed chemical solutions are stored in appropriate containers that are labeled and identified. And verification of the mixed concentration is verified and results are recorded. Lastly, under procedure is inspection. To verify the effectiveness of sanitation, a visual pre-operational inspection of equipment and site is to be conducted before the start of operations, after a sanitation activity, or the beginning of a shift. For high-risk operations and allergen cleaning verification, a more thorough swabbing program is implemented to verify the integrity of the cleaning regime. And environmental monitoring is also used to validate the effectiveness of the cleaning and sanitation, as well as the frequency between intervals. Fifth, responsibilities, visual, test inspection, verification of cleaning methods. The responsibility of the person is indicated. It covers what to perform to comply with the procedure or the policy. First, for all personnel, shall adhere to this policy. For the sanitation, to implement proper cleaning procedures as outlined in this program. For supervisors or department heads and team leaders, they are responsible to ensure and verify this policy and procedure is adhered to, and take corrective action to ensure compliance with this policy. For the QC personnel and supervisor, verify the site is operating in a sanitary manner throughout the shift. Sanitation shall be monitored and documented regularly by the shift supervisor or a designated employee, which is the QC personnel. Lastly, the sanitation supervisor verifies the effectiveness of sanitation. Next is the corrective actions. The corrective action is the process of taking appropriate steps to eliminate causes of nonconformities or other undesirable situations. In the event of product, materials, or equipment contamination due to improper cleaning and sanitation activities, first, train the key personnel involved in the implementation of the program. Second, review the procedures for effectiveness and revise if needed. Third, train all personnel on this policy and reference SSOPs. And fourth, non-compliance will require retraining or dismissal from job duties or termination of employment. Seventh is review quality. The review section serves as guidelines for conducting the annual or periodic review. Annual review of compliance to cleaning and sanitation program requirements by observing the following. The site has an effective and appropriate cleaning program in place. All critical equipment and areas of the site are covered in the cleaning program. Cleaning methods include what is to be cleaned, how it is to be cleaned, frequency of cleaning, and responsibility for cleaning. The cleaning program includes measures for verification of the effectiveness of sanitation. The cleaning of manufacturing equipment is effective. The cleaning of utensils and protective clothing is effective. The cleaning of buildings, surrounds, and amenities is effective. Cleaning of utensils is carried out in an area separate from processing operations. Racks and areas for storing cleaned utensils are provided and appropriate. Pre-operational inspections are completed to ensure cleanliness. All critical areas of the site are included in pre-operational inspections. Personnel conducting pre-operational inspections are trained and qualified. A sanitation verification schedule is available. Methods are established for verification of sanitation. Responsibility is established for verification of sanitation. An inventory of purchased chemicals is available and is current. Detergents and sanitizers meet local regulatory requirements. SDS sheets are available for all cleaning chemicals purchased. Personnel handling cleaning chemicals are properly trained. Cleaning chemicals are disposed of as per regulatory requirements. Empty cleaning chemical containers are labeled and securely stored. Records of cleaning and sanitation activities are maintained and complete. Mixed concentration levels are to be mixed to manufacturer's instructions, tested for verification, and recorded. Records of hygiene inspections are maintained and complete. Next is reference documents. The reference documents are the set of documents used to implement and monitor a program, policy, or procedure. It includes the SSOPs, Pre-Operative Cleaning Program, Post-Breaks Cleaning Procedures, Master Cleaning and Sanitation Schedule Form, Area and Equipment Master Cleaning Schedule, Training, Critical Cleaning Equipment and Area Log, Verification of Effectiveness Program, Verification Schedule, Facility Cleaning Program, Pre-Operational Sanitation Inspector Register and Training, Approved Chemical List, Chemical Handling, Training and Authorized Personnel, Mixed Concentration Level, and Records Hygiene Inspection. Next is References. The reference section is composed of guides utilized to implement the program. Examples are the Certification Guide, Regulations, and other widely accepted scientific journals, research, and the like. It must comply with the standard format citation, which can be based on either MLA, APA, or the Chicago style, and update the access date. Lastly, History. The History section is where we can update the program if there are any changes or revisions made in the document. If there is a revision, enter the revision number, followed by the revision date, the description of the change made, the name of the author or the originator, and the title or department of the author or the originator. Thank you for participating in this document review. Content presented are for training purposes only and are based on the interpretation of standards and best practices and must be customized for your intended use. To fully customize your programs, policies, procedures, forms for records, and lessons for training, you may contact Interlink IQ or Consultier Inc. at services@interlinkiq.com or simply call 202-982-3002. For free access, visit interlinkiq.com.